Here comes Margot Robbie as the meanest ice skater ever known. I Tonya, directed by Craig Gillespie, starring Margot Robbie, Allison Janney, Sebastian Stan, Bob Calavini, and some other actors. This movie is a biopic on the Olympic figure skater Tonya Harding from 1994. Now, I remember this whole rivalry between Tonya Harding versus Nancy Kerrigan very much so. This whole rivalry was happening back when I was in college. The whole rivalry was that Nancy Kerrigan was the princess of skating and Tonya Harding was basically painted out to be the evil stepsister of skating. And that's basically what these two were like, even though Tonya Harding was the one that could land a triple axel, and Nancy Kerrigan is a great skater, but I don't think she could land a triple axel. Maybe she was able to do it, but Tonya Harding was the one that was able to do it first of American figure skaters. This movie is a focus on Tonya Harding. Nancy Kerrigan is a background character in this movie. She's barely in this film, really. This movie is an entire focus on Tonya Harding. It's a focus on who she is as a person, how she grew up, how she was treated by her abusive mother in the movie, played by Allison Janney. You get to meet Tonya Harding's husband in the film, played by Sebastian Stan, who's also very abusive towards Tonya. You learn about who Tonya Harding's father is, and that Tonya Harding's father left her when she was a very young girl because he didn't like being around Tonya Harding's mom. McKenna Grace from Gifted is in the movie playing young Tonya. She's excellent in the movie as well. I really did like her in the film. And you get to meet Tonya Harding's stupid bodyguard, who's the best part of the movie. Sean, the bodyguard, played by Walter Hauser, he's awesome in this film. This guy is such great comic relief. He's this fat idiot that lives with his mom and likes to watch Star Trek. He tells tall tales of who he is. He says that he was involved in counterterrorism. Yeah, right, you were involved in counterterrorism. That is a load of bull. Then you have Bobby Calavini's character, who's this hard copy reporter. He basically gives much of the exposition in the movie. You also meet the only person that really gave Tonya Harding any real love in this film, her trainer, and that is pretty much it of the characters you get to meet in this movie. Now, I like Margot Robbie a lot. She's an excellent actress and she is great in this movie. This is her best performance so far as Tonya Harding. She really gets the personality of who Tonya Harding is so downright. When I heard that Margot Robbie was cast in this role, I thought it was going to be miscast because she doesn't really look like Tonya Harding, but she gets the personality so darn well to the point that I can't see anyone else playing the role. I thought Jennifer Lawrence would have been a better choice because she looks more like Tonya Harding, but Jennifer Lawrence would never be able to get this personality down right. Jennifer Lawrence can play a mean person, but not as well as Margot Robbie can as far as this character is concerned. No. Margot Robbie plays this character to a T. She gets this character so well, it's uncanny, even though she doesn't look like Tonya Harding. I think Jennifer Lawrence would have been too nice for this role. She wouldn't be able to get this personality right. And Allison Janney is excellent as the abusive mother. You really get to see why Tonya Harding ends up the way she is. because she was abused so much from her mom and from her husband, played by Sebastian Stan. The stupid bodyguard is great in the movie. He's the best part in the film, right next to Margot Robbie. He's hilarious. He does great comic relief. And then we get what is known as the incident that happens to Nancy Kerrigan. What happens is a man attacks Nancy Kerrigan, hits her with a baton, hits her leg with a baton, and because of this, Nancy Kerrigan can't compete in skating for a while until she heals up. So there's this investigation going on to try to find out who hit Nancy Kerrigan. Was Tonya Harding somehow involved? Did Tonya Harding know who hit Nancy Kerrigan? Did she hire the person? Did somebody that she know hire the person? In order to find out, you have to watch the movie, because I'm not telling you. And the movie's really good. I really did like this movie. This movie does not make you root for Tonya Harding. That's one of the things I liked about this movie. I ended up feeling sorry for Tonya Harding because of all the abuse she was getting from her mom and from her husband, or ex-husband I should say, but I never was rooting for her. I also understood why she ends up being the way she is, but you're never really rooting for her, which is one of the good things about this movie. There is a lot of fourth wall breaking within the I, Tonya movie, which works very well with the film. But the flaws of the movie are that you really don't get to hear Nancy Kerrigan's side of the story. Nancy Kerrigan is barely in this movie. The actress playing her, Caitlin Carver, is made up to be a background character, really. And Bobby Cannavini's character, he does mostly exposition in the film, really. So you could take Bobby Cannavini's character out and it wouldn't matter too much to the film, really. At least that's what it felt like to me. I wanted more focus on Nancy Kerrigan and give equal focus to Tonya Harding. I wanted enough focus so I could get both sides of the story, and unfortunately you get the entire focus mostly on Tonya Harding, which is fine, but I wanted some focus on Nancy Kerrigan as well. And one of the things that is true that this movie says is that America loves to have a hero who in this case is Nancy Kerrigan, the princess of skating, and America loves to have the villain, who in this case is Tonya Harding, the evil stepsister of skating, or at least that's how she's painted to be. And that's very much what the media did to Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan. They very much painted one side to be the princess and another side to be the villain. And this movie gives Tonya Harding's side of what is the truth of that story, or at least Tonya Harding's side of the truth. And I really liked the movie. I thought it was a really great film. It's not as good as I hoped it was going to be, but it's a really good film. So I'm going to give this movie an A-. Definitely check out I, Tonya.